That was good to see. Now, I do want to move on and talk about the folks in the national security establishment on both sides of the aisle. Now, particularly the Democrats this week. So on Monday, got this report in the Guardian warning, basically, that increased domestic military deployments, such as the National Guard troops for immigration enforcement, removing senior military officers and legal advisors, have made the armed forces appear to serve partisan agendas. So, to that effect, on Wednesday, we saw six Democratic lawmakers issue a video urging U.S. military and intelligence personnel to refuse illegal orders, which is not just their it's not just their right to do so; it is their obligation to do so under the Uniform Code of Military Justice to disobey illegal orders. Well, President Trump did not take kindly to this, erupting and calling their message, quote, seditious behavior and declaring it punishable by death. The lawmakers, Elissa Slotkin, Mark Kelly, Krista Lucio, Chrissy Houlihan, Maggie Goodlander, and Jason Crow are all veterans of the armed services or intelligence community. Trump's posts included calling for their arrest and reposts of messages saying, quote, hang them George Washington would. Democratic leaders condemned the remarks as a grave threat of political violence and demanded immediate Republican-led accountability, while the White House insisted Trump did not intend literal executions, even as it defended the underlying accusations that the lawmakers were undermining the chain of command. Simon, this, again, any other week, this is going to be the top story. The President of the United States is calling for the execution of 6 members of Congress. What the hell?
Okay, first of all, you should remember that Trump is playing kayfabe. So he's going to say all these stupid things, but he's not necessarily has the intent to follow through. But his disciples do. The MAGA crowd absolutely has the intent to hang on those words and do something about them. And the other thing he's done, he's openly admitted that he's given out illegal orders, or he's allowing his commanders in the field to give out illegal orders. That's the admission there. Which is probably more problematic to him down the road when the Nuremberg trials start, because the pushback is going to happen. The thing is, we all know that the reason that he ran for president the second time was to stay out of jail. And whether he got in legally or illegally, we don't know. But we know Elon helped him, and this is the problem. Trump plays this kayfabe game, and is quite happy to go out threats. And we're going to talk. I'll talk about that in a little bit when we get to Mamdani, because
yes,
yeah.
I don't think this is.
Jennifer.
I don't think this is shocking. I don't think most of what's gone on this week is shocking. It's just what continues to go on. I think there's, it's going to get, he's just going to say even more outrageous things. Does he mean them? I think a lot of what he says is just talk. As long as he can keep people talking over here, they're not talking about the real stories. And like the Miss Piggy thing, that is not a new thing from him. I mean, that is just not news, and we're wasting our breath not talking about the real issues.
Yeah, well, it's ironic, right, that he's talking about seditious behavior and
well, yeah, I mean, it's
executable, the things that are punishable by death. When look, he and his January 6th planners actually engaged in sedition, engaged in insurrection, and
it's proof
in a country that had its shit
right
together.
There.
Like, say, Brazil, where this week, they arrested Bolsonaro because they thought he was going to flee when he's due to go to prison for his attempted coup in that country. Meanwhile, our coup plotters are not only free, they're running things. It is It is bizarro upside down world if I've ever seen.